guys, it's Kaz here, and today's video I'm going to be reviewing Rapid Fitness for you, just because a lot of you have been thinking about doing this program and have asked me for my opinion. Just as a disclaimer, I am not in any way associated with Rapid Fitness. I do their programs, but I have bought every single one of them and I am not affiliated with them and not a part of their team or anything. I'm just going to be reviewing two of their programs in particular. It's going to be Kickstart and R28. I thought I would start off with explaining what Rapid Fitness is and kind of how I started doing their programs. So yeah, Rapid Fitness is a gym and they create a whole lot of programs for different people. I heard about it through Ashley Allen when I bought my sister some eyelash extensions. Ashley has also done the program. I think she's still doing it. Yeah, and also Shannon or ShanXO did the program as well. So in New Zealand it is quite popular, and especially if you live in Auckland, a lot of people know about it. So pretty much, without giving too much away, because you know there are copyright laws and stuff like that, and people do pay money for these programs, it is a low carb, high fat, adequate protein diet, and yeah, you lose weight. So Kickstart is a 2-week program and R28 is a 4-week program, and you do it consecutively. So you do 3 fasting days on Kickstart, and then you do intermittent fasting on R28. It's basically just skipping a meal, and I know that sounds really unhealthy. I hated it. And I would never ever want to do fasting again. It's not that it was hard, I didn't die from it. To me it didn't feel very natural. So pretty much you're allowed a whole lot of fats, so because it's high fat, so you're allowed coconut cream, coconut oil, coconut milk, almond milk, eggs, fat such as bacon, vegetables. You're allowed a whole lot of stuff like that, but you're not allowed grainy foods or such as bread, pasta, quinoa, carrots, tomatoes. Those aren't really grainy foods, but they are high in sugar. So pretty much it is similar to a caveman diet, similar to Atkins kind of, except for they promote health. So you're eating vegetables and also berries as a fruit. The fasting and the food is to get your body into ketosis. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about my results on the program, because that's probably the most important thing that you guys want to know. You want to know how much I actually lost and whether it works. So just as a disclaimer, it did work. It worked really well for me. Yes, I thought I would include a picture so you can kind of see my before pictures and then my after pictures. Yeah, so my starting weight was 70.6 kgs and my ending weight was 59 kgs. So altogether I lost 11.6 kgs, which is close to 2 kgs a week. I think I lost the most, like the greatest percentage of weight out of everyone. I lost 16.4%. My group, one out of the groups, we lost 12.4%. Yeah, so shout out to Once for Wales if you guys are watching. Oh, by the way, it was a competition. For that 6-week challenge, we actually did it as a challenge. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to say it was really easy. 6 weeks, when you haven't had carbs for that long, it's pretty hard. The way I thought I would review the program was in the way of doing pros and cons, or advantages and disadvantages of the programs. Yeah, and then you guys can weigh it up for yourself, whether this program is for you or not. What I do want to say is that every diet will work for one person, but every diet will not work for another person. It really just depends on what works for you. Let's get into it. I thought I'd start with the cons, just because for me personally I think the pros outweigh the cons, and I'm very happy that I did the program. Okay, so the first con I would say is when I got the program it was in a PDF form. I just hope that you guys know that you're not going to be for close to $100. I think I spent $90 and that was on special for these programs. Don't expect like a big box or a book or even a printout, because you're not going to get it. You're just going to get an email pretty much with the PDF in it. You are getting knowledge, and sometimes knowledge, it's worth a lot more than something that is physical. The second con that I'd say about the program is that both programs essentially are very similar. I was talking to a friend of mine and she did say that they used to be very different. Rapid Fitness has tweaked them a lot, and so they are now very, very similar. Kickstart does not have any exercising and it has fasting, and then R28, which is the 4-week challenge, has very limited fasting and has exercises. But for me, I didn't use the exercises, so I didn't need to buy another plan, you know what I mean? Again, take my advice with a grain of salt, it really is up to you. The third con that I would say, which is not really Rapid Fitness's fault, but it's kind of like the ingredients or like the supplements and stuff are very, very expensive. Good green stuff, which was needed, was very expensive, even spirulina, and I bought it and I hated it, and pretty much I don't ever use it, which is a waste of money, but my mum uses it instead. All the pills, all the supplements I don't use. I guess that's my fault, but I didn't realise how disgusting that they were going to taste. Now for the pros, and the pros of the program. The first thing I think is very, very important is that it changes your outline of losing weight and about health and about well-being. I'm actually going to make a video about this. I get so much crap from people saying, oh, that's not healthy, eat some McDonald's, you know, and it's like, it makes no sense what they're saying, but what Rapid Fitness says makes sense. Like, it just logically it makes sense, and what they're trying to do is they're not all about people losing weight, they're about people getting healthy for life, and that's a very, very important skill. The second thing, which is probably the thing I like the most about the program, is actually the community. There is a Facebook group if you have purchased the program. The girls on there are so real. That's what I liked about it. Like, none of them were like, oh, I'm perfect, you know, I've never had bad days. Everyone pretty much was like, you know, I've had a bad day or a bad month. They're just very, very supportive. So I just want to shout out and say thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to lose that much weight and to be making these videos or have this page without your guys' support, so thank you very much. And the third pro that I would say is probably the people that do Rapid Fitness. They are the loveliest people and they really care about you. They're always promoting other people's businesses, which you normally don't see. Jay and Cam are very, very motivating, and they're very, very genuine and nice people. Hayley, Hannah are just really nice people, and it's cool to be supporting a local business. So yeah, that's all I really have to say to you guys. If you have any more questions about the program that I've maybe missed out, or any videos or requests that you'd like to see me do for a future video, please leave it in the bottom bar below and I'll definitely get around to it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye.